All right, y'all. Welcome to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, and I'm your most gracious host, Cool Todd Jicky, and the board for technical support. Engineering this thing, he is like Osiris, and together we're flying this thing on 15 MOFE. Welcome. What's going on, Latchy? How you doing, brother? All right. I know y'all can't hear Latchy, but Latchy say you good. Let me put on my headphones. I guess I'm good. You know, today was kind of one of them days. I want to tell you that today was a bad day. Remix of Ice Cube joint, but yeah, today was a bad day. But I guess it was a good day because I had a visitor. You know, it's a family show, so we're gonna keep it clean. But I had a visitor. Then after the visitor, everything went downhill. Other than that, today was good. Yo, I'm not really into sports, but I gotta talk about this. What's going on with the biting? Dude from was he from Uruguay? The dude who did the biting? You don't watch soccer? All right, well, somebody bit somebody. I mean, he bit the holy hell out. I mean, he was like, ah! Like he really took a bite out of crime. Now, I don't remember the suspension or whatever happened when Mike Tyson did it, right? But this dude, he did it 3 times, like within a year, like really biting the heck out of people. So I'm just wondering if his name was, I don't know, Rashawn, last name, I don't know, Williams Jackson or something, would have really been a severe, like really severe penalty for him biting people 3 times in a year. I don't know about that. That's a little crazy. So, yeah, FIFA, get your act together because I don't think that's right. I don't know if y'all a racist organization, but I'm just saying I don't think that's right. Now, BET Music Awards. I wonder how many people boycotted that. I kind of think their views was good last night. I think a lot of people talking about it on Facebook. I thought it was okay. You know, Lil Wayne, disappointment to me. I like Lil Wayne. A lot of people be dissing him, whatever. I like Lil Wayne. You know, his commercial stuff. You know? And wasn't feeling his performance last night. Everybody was all over Usher. Well, the chicks was all over Usher. Wasn't feeling Usher. But whoever that chick that, when they was doing the Lionel Richie tribute, and the chick did Jesus Is Love, that chick really killed that song. She really did her thing. And then Lionel Richie, he did his thing with all the throwbacks, you know, all night long and whatever else he did. I don't remember all the songs. Excuse me, my short-term memory. Come from many years of partaking in the bird seed. But yeah, so BT Awards, it was okay. I didn't get to see Beyonce, Jay-Z. Actually did you see the performance or did they perform? I heard they were supposed to. What was the performance like? Well, I thought they was dope during the Grammys. Oh, okay, so you ain't really crazy about him. But yeah, I so happen to think Jay-Z is dope. Juicy J did the pre-show. I want to call it the pre-show. The what they call it, red carpet ready. Red carpet ready, something like that. Their little red carpet show. And Juicy J, he did stuff from 3-6 Mafia. And then he ended with the verse from Dark Horses. But there was no Katy Perry, but he still killed it. I love that song. I think he's a dope artist. All right, with all that being said, we have a very special guest tonight. He is Cliff Poe, and I appreciate this brother. He came early, y'all. Not only did he came early, he came bearing gifts, all right? Hold on. Let me see. I'm fighting with this. All right, he brought a shirt. This shirt right here is called Most High. That's one of his songs, all right? Latch, you got it zoomed in? All right. Unfortunately, we can't play Most High because of the content. Y'all know this is a family-friendly show. So we can't play that. But yeah, I appreciate that the dude came on time and bearing gifts. He is the first person to actually give me a t-shirt. Anybody else who oh no, I can't say no. Actually, He's the first person here who gave me a shirt. But when I was doing some all location stuff, Big Ike, shout outs to B&G, he gave me a T-shirt when they released their album, the B&G album. They came out in 2012, I believe that was, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2012. All right, Lashy, who did we got tuned up? Oh, yeah, we got a new song from Leah Robinson. All right. And did I say my very special guest name? Did I say his name? No? All right. Okay, yeah, Cliff Poe, yeah. All right. All right, so we got a new song from Leah Robinson, and what is the name of that song? I love that woman, man. What Love Will Do When You Got a Dime Piece. That's the extended remix version. All right, say it again. What Love Would Do? What Love Would Do. By the beautiful Leah Robinson, only on the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, www.15mofe.com.
Girl, what your name is?
Swag.
Okay, who you rolling with?
Yeah, K2.
Baby, this love is some crazy shit. My husband done done me dirty, I say, but I sure loves me some him. See, that's what love would do.
I said, baby, yeah, you don't know how good you got it. Wish I could tell you how deep you got me in your pocket. But I can't, cause I know that you'll use it against me. So I'll just wait for you to let me show you what I mean. If you lock me in your closet, filled with all your dirty clothes, and you went out to party with all these dirty hoes, I'll still love you. Of course I'll be mad, but my heart already knows that I can't leave, can't go, cause I can't seem to let go. Even when you treat me like the worst person in the world, but that's just what love would do. That's just what love would do. Yeah, that's what love, that's what love, that's what love, that's what love, that's what love might do to you. That's what love, that's what love, that's what love, that's what love might do to you. Lately, yeah, I've been thinking about how I want to leave you, but the next second I'm thinking about how I want to see you. You got my heart caught. If you told me the sky was red, I'd believe you. I guess I really got it bad. Hope you don't see. What if you got me fighting for my job and you got me kicked out of school? I still love you. If you spent my rent money putting food in the tummies of you and your crew, I still love you. If you try to run me over and say it wasn't you, I'd probably stick around. Cause I can't leave, cause I can't seem to let go. Even when you treat me like the worst person in the world, that's just what love would do. That's just what love would do. That's what love, that's what love, that's what love, that's what love might do to you. That's what love, that's what love, kinda like that one. That's what love might do to you. Yeah. Wait, K2, can I rap? Everybody quick to call somebody stupid. You can't blame me, you gotta blame Cupid. He the one shooting people in the booty with a pamper on. It ain't me, so I can't be wrong. We'll be alright till we hit a left turn. Even then, it'll be a lesson learned. See me, I'll put the fire out. Then my heart always bring the lighter out. Gotta let it burn till the smoke clear. Now it's so clear. That's just what love would do. That's just what love would do. Yeah, that's what love, that's what love, that's what love might do to you. That's what love, that's what love, that's what love might do to you. Buttercream, buttercream.
This Mr. Low, and you're checking out the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show with Cool Ty Chugga Chugga G. Yeah! What up, though?
Excuse me, y'all. Welcome to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, and I'm your most gracious host, Cool Ty Chugga G. And to the right of me, here's my very special guest, Mr. Cliff Poe. Welcome to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show.
What's going on, man? What's going on, Will?
All right. Let's pull this mic up a little. We don't want your vocals to
Say no more.
floating around. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm great. I'm copacetic. Everything is good. I'm living right now, right?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Of course.
Not only you living, you are live on the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show.
Hold on, I gotta do something. It's cool. Click, click, click. Cliff Poe. Yeah, I had to do
Yeah,
that.
I like that. All right, come on, give me some.
I just had to do that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, man, once again, you heard me say at the top of the show, I appreciate you being early for one. That's real important to me.
Definitely.
That my guests take the show serious because I take it serious.
Definitely.
And this man took a day off from work.
Yeah.
Like, come on, y'all.
Rappers
Y'all,
do have day jobs.
Yeah. And I appreciate that it was important enough to you to be like, you know what? I'm actually taking off because I'm going to come and I'm going to be on time. I'm going to be ready.
Yes, sir.
And the whole kit and caboodle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all want to call the speeches, man, I normally don't even say the number early in the show, but I am. Y'all want to call and speak to my very special guest, Mr. Cliff Poe. You can do so at 201-467-4673. Once again, 201-467-4673. All right. And what is this right here? What is this?
It's flyers.
All right. Lachi, please zoom in on this. It's important. I like to promote y'all. Understand? All right, and what's going on with this fly? Eternity of Tomorrow is available now.
That's the last project.
Okay, the last project. All right. So look, for America / worldwide, who is Cliff Poe?
Cliff Poe is your average dude. I'm not one of these rappers. You know, every rapper got a little story how. Like, I'm gonna just say this. You know how every rapper, he had to be shot like 18 times. He probably was in jail all his life, and he was in a shelter, and he just started rapping him. He wanted to get out the streets. Listen, I woke up one day, I just started rapping because I was like, yo, I'm nice. And everybody else thought I was nice, so I just started rapping. I have no crazy story. I'm your regular dude. I was the dude who used to get picked on and end up beating up the bullies. I speak for the underdogs. That's what I am. I'm not your average rapper. I never sold crack. Nah, I'm lying. I sold crack for 3 days, and I said, forget that, and I just stopped doing that. Not because I wanted to stay out of the streets, because I don't got time to be doing that. That's too much work. I'm too lazy to be selling crack. So you would never hear me talking about trapping in my songs. I never did that. I'm not no liar. I never trapped. I was in the streets. I did some crazy stuff, but I never trapped a day in my life. So I'm not one of these trap rappers. I'm just a dude who likes to get money and, you know, be with females. That's about it.
How important is it to you to be able to speak what you live and not speak the falseness?
It's very important because, you know, I get respect from the people. That's number one. And, you know, like, you know, not a lot of rappers in this game, they don't really speak the truth anymore. So, like, I tell you straight up, like, yo, I got a day job. I'm not one of these rappers that like, oh, I never had a job. I get money in these streets. I'm not. That's not me. I get money, but I got a regular job, and I make great money at my job too. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's this rap stuff. You know, this is definitely, you know, the plan. But you know, the job. You know, I have a degree in finance and accounting, so I'll spit a mean 16, and I'll do your taxes at the same time. You feel me? That's what I tell people.
Hey, check it. I remember back in the days, there was a particular dude, real nerdy type of guy. You know, the real thick glasses and all that. What's going on? The real thick glasses and, you know, like real sheltered. And I believe his parents didn't even let him get off the porch, man. Yo, yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
So I remember, fast forward a few years later, this particular individual was rapping out. He was a DJ, so since he couldn't leave out, they always kept his DJ equipment tight. You know, he always had the best of the best. Now they started letting him get a little bit. Now he was old when he couldn't get out the house, like 17, probably 18, and they were just that tight. So finally, they took off the leash, let him feel himself a little. Yo, this dude told me he rapped, and it was like shoot, kill, murder, murder, murder. You know, put the baby in the microwave. I'm like, yo, like
I used to do that when I was like 16. I used to rap. Like every bar I had was like a gun bar. Like I told my mans a while ago, you know, I went from like 4 different types of, you know, 4 different phases of rap. Like when I first started, I had nothing but punchlines. Like I had more keys than the janitor. I had more guns than the army. I shot up everything. And then from like ages 21 to like 23, I was effing every single girl in the world. I don't care if I caught anything. And you know, when I became 23 just now, I'm 25 now. Now I became a 5%er, so now I'm really talking about real stuff. I'm talking about the nation of God's and earth, of course. You know, I'm talking about the truth. So it took me a long time to transition to what I am now.
And
So.
all right, and with that being said, do you have a lack of respect for the artists that you personally know who is in his bedroom, you know? Maybe with his equipment all day, but when he spit them verses, he's a killer. He's the biggest dope dealer.
That's his situation, but like he could do whatever he got to do in his situation. If he gets his money that way, do him. But when he gets to the real, the people that's really about that, that's his situation. Don't call me to handle your beef, because I ain't gonna handle nobody's beef but my own and my people. That's it.
All right, now what about this? You mentioned about you rapping about many ladies. Now that was the one thing that you rapped about that you did. All right, having I guess sexual activities with most of them, if not all.
I'm a young man, so.
Now, do you practice protection?
Yo,
now
I'm gonna say this. I'm surprised. Yo, God gave me a pass. God, Allah, the man upstairs, he gave me a pass because I'm surprised I never caught anything. Knock on wood.
And look, I'm gonna knock on wood with you because only God knows how many women that I've been in. I'm not saying this, y'all.
When I was a kid,
I'm just
when I
saying,
was a teenager,
and without using protection, yes.
When I was a teen, I'm surprised I didn't have any kids.
And I just got one out of all the madness. Oh, but you know why I got one though?
Yeah.
And I ain't saying this to be funny. I'm telling you this because it's the truth.
Yeah.
I only have one because every last chick that I had pregnant ran to the abortion clinic. I mean, I'm telling you, if she didn't have gas in the car, she would have walked that highway to get out to this that place, man. Like they were carrying the demon seed, man. Yeah, they all got rid of the kids, man. I would have had like 6.
Sheesh.
Your boy was out there, so thank God I ain't got fleas, ticks, rabies, scabies, nothing. You know. Yeah, man, I'm clean. I'm happy, man. We gonna have to get you to do one of them safe sex commercials or something
Definitely.
Like, this is Cliff Poe, and we want you to strap it up. Of course. Because hey, it's true, man. And I know in Jersey City, there's a big herpes rate out here going on, man.
That's their situation. As long as they keep away from me, that's all I'm saying.
Well, look, where you reside at now?
I'm in Hillside, New Jersey, Hillside, Newark, Irvington, that whole area. But I'm originally from Harlem.
So, what is the disease rate in these areas now?
I don't know.
You don't want to know? Like, I want to know. Like, when I want to, I be asking people about people, and I be like, look, I'm feeling her. What about her? I want to know. Did you hear any rumors that she got the package or anything?
Oh, that's their situation. I'm cuffed, so I'm good.
I'm just saying. I'm saying you might want to know. I'm saying for Cliff Poe, when you were chilling, all right, you just coming home from work, or you going to work and you see something that you like. You don't ask around.
Of course. Everybody, you got to.
Because I'm saying the life you may save just may be your very own.
Of course, you got to. and I work in Trenton, New Jersey, and you got to ask around in Trenton, New Jersey, because Trenton I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but Trenton has a lot of transformers. That's all I'm going to say.
Transformers?
Transformers.
You talking about like
Yeah, Autobots. Decepticons, man.
And I just got finished watching that movie before I came here.
Yo, when I say Trenton, like, oh my God.
But hold on, can you please clarify? Are you talking about a woman with a thing?
A woman who used to be a man.
Oh!
They running around down there. Like, cause I told you I work down there, I'm at a state office, so I see it all the time.
That's scary.
You dudes need to watch out. Like, you need to go get birth certificates, AIDS tests, all that stuff. You got to get everything now.
I heard something like that happen recently, or within the last 5 years or so. I guess somebody was sleeping with somebody, and somehow it came back that she used to be a he, and he killed her. And you know what? I don't advocate that stuff, but you don't play with nobody's heart. You don't do that.
Listen, if that's your situation, if you choose to do whatever you got to do, that's your situation. Just keep it away from me. No doubt. I tolerate everybody. If you love somebody and you love somebody who's the same as you want to dress like the opposite sex, do your thing. That's your situation. just keep that shit away from me.
It's a family show.
They not gonna Isaiah Washington me. I'm
it's
good.
A family show.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah, it's just all good. Now, who were some of Cliff Poe's musical influences?
My influence is like not the the politically correct. I'm not gonna say Tupac or Biggie. Number one was Big L, Nas, J. Rue the Jamager, OC, Rakim. Who else? Like I have Diamond D, Lord Finesse. Like that's my top 10. People like that. Elza. Like I don't have your typical top 10. Nas, Jay Z, Tupac, Biggie. I don't got that. Like my top 10 is not politically correct. So I'm not gonna say whatever gets the people to gravitate towards me because it's the popular thing. Like half of my top 10 people don't even know who my top 10 is.
And I was about to say, you mentioned OC like
that's my dude.
That's what's up.
That's my dude right there. If you listen to my songs, you gonna hear like a little a lot of my main influences are DITC. So if you listen to a lot of my songs, like I might be talking doing a song for females, and I might stick a little Showbiz and AG line, and the women they not even gonna get it. They don't know who Showbiz and AG, but the OGs know who Showbiz and AG. They gonna get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna get respect from both crowds. You feel me?
Exactly.
Don't steal my format.
What song inspired you to be a rapper?
Nas, One Love.
What was about One Love that did it for you?
I don't know, man. Like just that storytelling. Like every time to this day, whenever I hear the song, like it just like I'm like right there. Like it's like first person to me. Like I'm talking to the dude myself. I'm in jail with the dude. Even though when the song came out, I was like probably like 5 years old. But like I'm like right there with them.
5? You were that young when that came out?
What, 94? No, I was 6. Yeah, 5 going on 6.
It's amazing because I'm 40 now, and
I thought you was like 35 at least.
Wow, thank you for the compliment, man. My man, this dude is already he on my good side. Brought me a shirt and came on time. Gave me a compliment my age, my man. Yeah, but that song, very melodic. Q-Tip made that, right?
Yeah.
The beat.
And Large Professor did the remix. I like both.
I'm not sure if I heard the remix.
You heard the remix.
You think I heard the remix?
You heard it's not really like it's rare, but you heard it before.
Okay. What makes an artist dope in your opinion, man?
Just being. You don't really gotta be nice. Like you just gotta be, just be real with what you saying and stuff. Like everybody want to be a rapper. Like I'll be hearing artists these days. Like you got some nice rappers, but like they can't even make songs. You got some whack rappers that can make songs, but when you listen to them,
me and Latchy had that conversation before you came in. Yes, we were so.
Ball, like I did that before. I did that, lyrical, miracle, spiritual, like a hypothetical. I did all that lyrical stuff. No one want to hear that. Like I said this the other day to somebody. Like you're not gonna go to the club, and I love Immortal Technique, but you're not gonna hear Immortal Technique in the club. The women don't want to hear no cannabis. Like at the end of the day, I just went to a mansion party on Saturday, and when I tell you, I did not hear no cannabis. I ain't hear no Immortal Technique. I ain't hear Vinny Paz. I ain't hear none of these people. Like, and I respect these, like some of the people that's also in my top 10, but you're not gonna hear them in the club. And at the end of the day, I'm not rapping, just to be the nicest dude in the world. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to get all the women. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, nobody raps just to be poor. I rap just to be rich. Like, whoever says it's not about the money is lying. Like, if you could tell me I'm not gonna get any money, but you're gonna give me a mansion and you're gonna give me all the women I want, shoot, I'm good with that. Is
it Cliff Poe ever gonna settle down? Because I know you really feel yourself with these women.
Yeah, I'm gonna settle down. I got a little lady in my life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about you got any groupies in your life?
I get groupies every day. I'm not gonna be one of those type of rappers, but I really do get groupies every day. Like you should see my inbox, but they like. I could tell who's a groupie and who's real.
All right, let's get to this call real quick. Hip Hop Junky, who are you? Where you calling from?
This is Job Jacobs from Dallas, Texas. About rapper. So, yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah. Would you like to speak to my very special guest, Mr. Cliff Poe?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Come on.
What's going on, man?
Not much. You make pretty good music.
I appreciate that.
And I think I did add you on Facebook.
You did? You said Joe Jacobs, right?
Yeah, Jobe.
Yeah, I know you too. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? I got you right
here. Pretty good.
Word, I appreciate the love, man. You say you coming from Texas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Texas, man.
Big shout to Texas.
Yo, how, let me ask you this: How does Texas feel about people from different regions in the nation taking their styles and running with it? Preferably rappers that claim they from Harlem. I'm not saying no names though. How do you guys feel about that down there?
Man, well, I can't speak for Texas, because I mean Texas do be on some stupid shit that I don't like myself.
It's a family show.
Yeah, no curses.
Oh well, I mean, they do be on some stupid stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, if you talking about ASAP Rocky,
who?
ASAP Rocky?
Who? ASAP Copy?
No, Rocky.
Yeah, ASAP
Rocky.
Copy, right? ASAP Floppy?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why, but
yeah,
there's other MCs from the East Coast practically, because New York, Baltimore, that's all over there in the East Coast. But I mean, you got King Los, he's overlooked.
Well, look, my man, I'm going to cut it short, but we got to wrap it up. We got to go to our break. You want to give a quick shout out to anybody?
Nah, not much. But yeah, shout out to Cliff, Cliff Poe for putting out some at least music that's a little more different from other, what I've been hearing and everything else. So
appreciate that.
Thank you for your call, brother. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Now, Latchy, you got who you got queued up? Okay, y'all, we're gonna get into some off city morning friends. This particular song has won this guy 6 awards for the 6 awards for the 2014 Hip Hop Junky Award Show. All right,
Cliff Poe's nominated too.
No, not this year.
Already passed?
Yeah, it's over.
You ain't even tell.
Look, we would talk about that off of camera, and right now we're about to pause for the cause for internet radio station identification. You're now tuned into the Hip Hop Junkie Radio Show with my very special guest, Cliff Poe, on www.15mofv.com. Yeah.
Adios, back it up if I'm a no. Try and catch where I'ma go like any, many, mighty mo. Set with a crown to hold it, any friend that I should know. Jumping off the stars and you land like some dominoes. Sipping on that armor roll, shorty wanna hit it, so I spend the time, stack it up. Then I gotta.
I need to be your morning friend. Will I see how your day begins as I feel how your night will end? Morning friend, can I be your morning friend? I need to be your morning friend. Will I see how your day begins as I feel how your night will end? Morning friends, can I be your morning friend? Sexy lady, how you doing? What's your name is? You looking good, where you from, who you came with? I'm trying to see if numbers we exchanging, or even if you won't, shorty be my morning friend. Hold my hand, I'm something like Peter Pan. Touch your body, have your mind flying over land. I'm digging your swag and your sexy profile. I make you feel like you seen John on Green Mountain. I'm not cocky with it, miss, it's just confidence. Just a young dude and I know what I'm working with. I'm Barry Bonds with a stick. Anything you pitch, little mama, yes, city gon' hit. You stuck on third, let city play cleanup. Have Scotty hitting you up, can we beam up? Seem like the type in the morning need a friend. I started the story, little mommy, how it is? I need to be your morning friend. Will I see how your day begins as I feel how your night will end? Morning friend, can I be your morning friend? I need to be your morning friend. Will I see how your day begins as I feel how your night will end? Morning friends, can I be your morning friend? I see the wonder in your eyes, let me prove it. I need some brain cause the mind type stupid. Ain't hitting the beach without full scuba gear. You type an animal girl, so let's talk here. Ain't the best, but I better keep a smile on your face. Just let the haters take the smile, it won't erase. It don't mean that we won't see your first date. He try and take you uptown, I'm thinking out of space. But hey, I'm just trying to make you feel great. Have you wetted and eat? Shut a great legs. Say what you want, guaranteed not to walk straight. I have you not stressing, I ain't even eat the plate. So hey, little mama, what you say? Roll with a man that can brighten up your day. Your eyes keep talking like it's time for foreplay. I guess what I'm trying to say, you're heading my way. I need to be your morning friend. Will I see how your day begins as I feel how your night will end? Morning friend, can I be your morning friend?
Hello? Yeah. 24 hours? So 8 o'clock. Alright. Later.
Sprouted from a semen, lone birth of a demon. I'm the fox in the coop and I keep the birds screaming. Stay with that earth, so call it do Kwame. Ladies getting wet by the sight of tsunami. Something so rare like a red moon. You got the crowd feeling like a lady when you came soon. Loving how you calling the man a damn fool, but using his bars something like a sample. It's over, fam, it's no round two. You've been hit with the flow and the bars dropped you. Call it do morning cause your mother loved a dinosaur. If you think you better than what you need a lighter for. I spit fire, boy. Roll with a bunch of Jeffries cause they only really seen with toys. I was born from a threat, dude. Moms told me how to turn this world into mesh food. Pops told me just to keep it real suspenseful. Fuck everybody, make sure lifts you. Dutch love him to death, but what not to do? He helped me miss out on a lot of life's obstacles. And Tig is where the boy gets mine. I'ma do me, and you gon' love it, black. Showing emotion, far from a weakness. The cancer and Joker gave a nigga growth spurs. You could do anything if you use words. That's why I'm sick with these damn verbs. Tell it how it is, or what it might be. If you battle my team, prepare just to eat the curb. I'ma take it back to this thing, raw talent. Bet your fans.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, and I am your most gracious host, Cool Ty Chicka Chicka G, with my very special guest,
Cliff Picky Picky Poe.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about somebody who's you down. Who's you? I don't know what that was about. Let's try it again. Let's talk about somebody that you're down with.
Mm-hmm.
Avarex. He was actually
That's the homie right there.
Yeah. He was actually a winner of my war show last year, first war show. Yeah. Talk about the connection with y'all. How do y'all get hooked up and stuff, man?
Like just networking on Facebook. Like he was like, "Yo, you nice," and I'm like, "Yo, you nice too." He was like, "Yo, I live right at the block from you." I'm like, "Say no more. We about to start working," and that was it. That's been my brother like ever since like going on 3-4 years now. That's the homie right there.
How many songs y'all got
together? Like one thing about me and Avarex, we only got like I think like 4 or 5 songs together, but like basically like we was always in the studio together. You know, we worked on the projects together, but we only have like 2 or 3 songs together, like as just Cliff Poe featuring Avarex, or Avarex featuring Cliff Poe, because you know, like we both 2 different artists that when we come together, we could still, you know, we could still body a track. Like we got a song called Permanent Ink. It's 2 different styles, but it's one of those type of songs you don't know who got the best verse on it. So that's the thing with me and Avarex. So you know, I do my own little thing and he does his own little thing. But when we come together, you know, it's atomic bomb, man. It's Hiroshima.
Y'all wow.
Of course.
And y'all like that friendly competition too, man? What's the studio session like between y'all 2, man?
Oh my God. It's crazy. Like whenever I'm in the booth, he gonna be like, "Yo, work on that flow. And then I'm like, yo, get out of here with your burnt toothpick looking like with your throwback hairline. We just stay. Like the other day, he said I look like, because I was wearing the same thing the other day. He was like, yo, I look like a walking pillow or something. Like we just be cutting each other every day, every time we in the studio. But when it's time to work, it's time to work.
All right, look, you appear to be sober, alert, no weed, as we call it birdseed. No birdseed. I don't smell no alcohol on your breath. Is it different during the recording session? Is it an all-out party?
Nah. In the recording session, straight about work. Straight about work, and that's it.
So you never smoke or drink? I'm saying before you get into the booth?
And before? No. Nah. As hard as that is to believe, nah. Never.
Well, that's a good thing because I know people who won't even get in the booth unless they spark up or drink up.
Nope. I got that from 50 because I want to have a clear mind when I get in the booth.
Right.
50 taught me that. I mean, he didn't really teach me that, but like.
But you learned from it. He set the example.
Mm-hmm. And I might go straight like the same path as him, like not even smoking or drinking. No, I got to drink, but I'm not even smoking. I might go his path.
Well, what's your drink of choice?
Alcohol.
You mean liquor?
Everything.
So
everything. I love alcohol.
Wow, I used to love it too, but I had to chill because it ain't love me after a while, man. So when you love it and it don't love you back.
I'm not even really even a hard drinker. Like I'm more of like I drink, not to like disrespect anything. I drink like a white boy, or not like get wasted like them. But I drink nothing but beers, kegs, and stuff like that. That's how I be doing it.
And do you know your name after a good night of drinking?
I went to a party with my old job like a year ago in Philly. All I remember is 1 minute I woke up in this room, next minute I woke up in another room, and my hand was on somebody's butt, a female's butt. I don't know what I did, but we both don't know what I did, but I seen video, and I don't know what happened after the video went off, but yeah.
And please tell me you don't drink and drive, man.
Oh, of course not. Absolutely not.
Would you like to give a word to the young individuals who think it is?
Don't drink and drive. That's just stupid. Like, do it. Matter of fact, do it. If you want to do it, that's your life. That's your problem. That's their problem.
Well, let's hope they don't do it because it usually goes a little farther than just being their problem. They're running to somebody.
Either you going to die or you going to go to jail. If you go to jail, ain't no women in jail. So you choose. Dead or in jail, but jail there's no women. So you choose. That's my drinking and driving PSA.
And we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and only now, I know you have an issue with paying to perform.
Yeah, I don't pay to perform. I personally don't think artists should have to pay to perform. Because if you're going to book me for a venue, you should already like the music. I shouldn't have to. Like, one thing about these promoters, they make artists pay like $200 to perform. They give them like 10 tickets, and they tell you, oh, yeah, you can make your money back from the tickets. Just sell these tickets for like $86 a pop. And you make your money back. You gotta sell like 30 tickets for like $86 and make sure everybody comes through. Like, are you serious? I never paid to perform a day in my life. That's why I really haven't had a lot of performances, but I never paid to perform ever. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not. It's just not me.
Now, I got this thing, right? Mm-hmm. Last year when I did the award show, I didn't charge anybody, and I was very, very, very disappointed with the performances.
Uh-oh.
I ain't going to say y'all, so just to keep it fair, I ain't going to say which ones I thought was good and which ones I thought was bad. Mm-hmm. Let's just say the ones that was bad outnumbered the good.
Sheesh.
And with that being said, I had to pay for this venue, okay?
Now, that's a different story. Now, when it's a venue like that, and it's a award show and everybody's there, I understand paying to perform then, charging to perform. Like my man Quan Lee, shout out to Quan Lee, he just hosted the He just did the Underground Summer Jam. Nobody paid. It came out of his pocket. Nobody paid to perform. He had the best of the best in the city. Of course, I was on the bill. Persia was on the bill. Persia, the rapper chick from White Rapper Show, she was there. Mm-hmm. T Paris, T Blaze was over there. A few artists, a few known artists, they ain't paid to perform, but he charges people to perform, but he charges them in like at like a award show, things that people will actually come out to. Not know you perform, you got to sell all these tickets, and you perform in front of other artists. Like what kind of like I want to perform in front of supporters. Not I don't want to perform in front of other artists. Like that's like me. That's like me paying to perform in front of like Ava Rex and the rest of my team. I'm not doing that.
Well, like I'm actually I'm charging. It's a small fee. I should be charging more because of how much this place is gonna cost.
Under 200.
If I tell you, you're probably gonna think I'm joking, but I'm only charging $25. And don't you know? Let me tell you something, Cliff Poe. When I put the post out there,
if you artists don't take advantage of that, y'all stupid.
And they didn't. They did not take it. There was a couple of people who hit me up saying they wanted to get down, but yeah, they're still like, well, he charges $25. Why he charging $20? Why? Like, come on.
I'm not saying no names, but there's a female in Jersey who's doing these little show, quote unquote, showcases. She's charging people like $150.
What?
I know other people that's charging people like $200-$300. I know other venues in New York that's charging people like almost $400-$500. I'm not going to throw no shade at them. What Nikki say last night? No shade to Coast, but Coast is trying to charge people like $800, and you got to pay for your ticket to go down to Florida just to perform in front of other. Like, come on. So $25, and they, that's their problem. That's their situation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey,
and I think
you want me to perform? I got you. $25. I got you. That's nothing.
Yeah,
now, if you would have said like 125, I would understand. But like 20, come on, that's like that's 5 bags of birdseed.
Exactly, and I was about to go there. 5 bags of birdseed, like come on.
That's the gas that I just drive from here to my house. Like, are you serious? That's like two family meals at McDonald's. Like, we could go on and on with that.
Yes,
like, man.
Look. I want to talk about
That's like you owing 5 people $5.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why people, but you know what? Actually, I was about to say, I don't know why people like that, but I do know why. Mm-hmm. Because no matter how cheap you are, it's too much because they want it for free. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of artists, they want everything for free, but, you got to be able to promote yourself, which I think you do very well. I always see you talk about what are you doing, Mm-hmm. You got to promote. Sometimes you got to pay. Now, I understand that there are things that you got to pay for. As long as it ain't like we trying to rape nobody, you should never charge no unsigned artist no $300 just to get on stage. That's stupid.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
It's stupid, but people will pay for it. That's why they do it. People only do what you're allowed to do.
And at that award show I was at last time, people paid that price to perform.
And I was just about to go there because, real quick, you won Buzz Factor.
Yeah.
Okay, and hold on for a minute.
Sheesh, how you remember that?
Look, man.
It was actually most promising artist.
I thought it was Buzz Factor.
It was Buzz Factor, but they renamed it the most promising artist.
So they wait till the Hip Hop Junky found out that you was nominated and you won it. Then they changed it up.
Yeah, they changed it up like the day of. Like they changed it the category the most promising artist. And I'm like, that's fine by me.
What was your feeling when you won that award, man?
Well, it was just me and Ava Rex, because everybody that I invited, everybody got an excuse the day of. And
I remember looking at your Facebook
and
page.
I was going off.
Yes, you did. I remember that you invited a whole lot of people. Only Ava Rex showed up, and I seen the picture where Ava Rex was walking out his door to head over there. I remember all that.
Yeah, sheesh. But yeah, we
don't call me the Hip Hop Junkie for no reason at all, man.
I saw my man Fly Guy. Shout out to Fly Guy. Please call in.
Oh, Fly Guy over at Jersey City, Fly Guy?
Nah. Shout out to that Fly Guy. That's the homie too. Nah. His name is Fly Guy. Well, his rap name is Guy Fisher, but I call him Fly Guy. That's like his Facebook name. He from the Bronx though. But I met up with him. I met up with a bunch of my people. T Blaze was over there. A few of my people was over there. So I still had my my little crew with me. That came to the show as well, because they was also nominated and stuff. A loose shot to a loose too. And like when they was calling it, I was already like, yo, I just want to be here, just to be here. And then they were calling names, and then they said Cliff Paul. I'm just like, oh snap, they called my name. And all I know is I ran this way. I go to the stage. I see Averex on the stage. He's like, "Yo, we came all the way from Jersey, and y'all ain't show no love, blah blah blah." And he was going off, and I was like, "Yo, like, cause
Nobody clapped?
everybody clapped, cause it was like, yo, like finally they showing the underdog some love."
Oh, that's why he said that.
Cause he jumped on stage. I didn't even know he jumped on stage till I got there. I thought he was right behind me. So we went in. I went through the curtains, went in the back, saw him on stage. Like, yo, we came over from Jersey. Ain't nobody show us no love, and everybody was like clapping because they realized, you know, they wasn't showing love now. And like, long story short, you know, I got that award. It was like a surreal moment because I never won anything a day in my life. So
with that being said, did you already have something tucked in your pocket?
Nope.
Little speech
Nope.
just in case.
nope,
You didn't expect to win?
nah.
So-
I don't expect to win nothing. Like,
Why did you go?
you know, just to go. You know, I'm nominated for the people that, you know, nominated me. Of course, I'm gonna show the love back to them. You know, just for taking the time to nominate me. So
Have you been in any other music award ceremony?
the year before, I was also nominated for the same award, but I ain't win. My boy Luce, he won. Tribe World, that's the name of his group. They won the year before. So
Same. This is the same show.
yeah,
And
same
you can
show.
say the show. What's the name of it again?
This All-Star Music Awards.
I got it in my notes. I just can't find it.
It's-
All
yes.
Star Music Award.
And then I was nominated for Male Artist of the Year at the Underground Urban Music Awards, but I was in Texas, so I couldn't even go down there. So
Wow. Did you win by any chance?
nah, I ain't win.
Okay.
And plus, Silk the Shock was hosting it, son, and
Yeah, they wasn't letting Harlem get that.
yeah, it was down south too. Shout out to the South, but
You still claim Harlem though when
Of course.
you signed?
I
signed
could
up
be
for
I
this
could be in
award?
China. I'm still in Harlem in the building. And
Cool.
I know a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people, when I go to certain places, I'll be like, "Yo, I'm from Harlem." They're like, "Why you always claim Harlem?" Because that's where I'm from.
What does it mean to Cliff Poe to be from Harlem?
Everything. I walk, talk. I'm Harlem. Like I could be like, this is what somebody from Harlem would do. We could be the bummiest dudes in the world, but we would still walk around in the streets, poor with no money in our pockets, with Versace pajamas on. That's Harlem.
That's
In
different.
Harlem, you will find the flyest. Shout out to the East Side crackhead. That's not, everybody know about the East Side crackheads. You will find the flyest crackheads in Harlem. We had a crackhead on my block. We used to call him loose change. He would literally have $600 in change in his pocket. You will find like a crackhead with like Louis Vuitton slippers on, that's ripped up. That's Harlem right there. Like, this is Harlem. This is Harlem. Like, I got to stand out.
And I noticed there's a change going on. Is that a tourist area now?
Yeah, it's
What
upper.
is
It's
that? Lennox 172, 127 at Lennox?
That's Upper Manhattan now. It's Upper Manhattan.
Why is that not Harlem anymore? They don't call it that?
It's still, we call it Harlem, but they trying to. Well, I'm gonna just say it. Certain people down in Manhattan, the rich people, they realize how close Harlem was and how cheap it was to them, how cheap it was to live over there, and how close it was to downtown. So
They got $1 million brownstones over there now, huh?
oh, them brownstones. I know which brownstones you talking about too. Like, blame Bill Clinton, because when he moved in, everything went the projects, Foster projects, now Foster condos. So
What?
the projects is $1,600 a month for rent in the projects. The same project where I saw somebody get thrown off the roof, seen so many people get shot. It's $1,600 rent, and I see people walking their dog at 1 o'clock in the morning. People that are not of this color.
So the security is serious over there, huh?
Mm-hmm. When I say the boys is out, they out. They
Wow.
out.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, but Harlem is still Harlem. I mean, I'm just saying, if Big L was alive, he wouldn't like what he would see. If Rich Porter was alive, he wouldn't even like Harlem. He'd probably be living in Jersey somewhere.
So there's no drugs over there in that area?
Definitely not. We don't support that. Like, Harlem's definitely changed. We don't support anything drug related, anything that's violence. We don't support that. We had a little gang issues, but we stopped that too. Like,
So Harlem is safe now.
Yeah, it's definitely safe. We all about peace.
Wow.
You know, just don't disrespect us. That's it.
Right. Nobody should be disrespected, man. Everybody should have some respect.
Mhm.
Everybody don't deserve it. I don't know. Maybe I'm turning out two sides of my mouth, but some people deserve it, and some definitely do not deserve respect. Now you recently enjoyed some airplay on Power 105.
Sheesh, how you remember that?
Man, look. Look, man, this is what I do.
Sheesh.
What was the experience, man? The feeling, the very first time when you listened to Power 105 and you heard yourself.
I'm not gonna give away my method. But I'm gonna tell them. I sent the DJ an email, like this was like in December, January, and I'm thinking, he's never gonna respond back. 3 months later, okay, yeah, I'm feeling the song. I'm gonna play it on the station for 6 weeks. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking I had to pay him. He was like, yo, just like listen at this time, whatever, this day, and listen on Friday or whatever. So I'm out, out with my girl. We went to see, I think it was 300 at the time when this happened. Went to see 300 driving home. Shout out to Cliff. I'm like, oh, snap. And I'm wilding right now in the car. Because we driving and, we're blasting music. And I just hit shout out to Cliff Paul. I just went crazy. Stopped the car, almost got in an accident.
I can imagine.
And then they played it that Sunday, and every Sunday for 6 weeks after that. I didn't hear it the first Sunday, but the second and third Sundays I heard it because I stayed up just to listen to it. Because one thing, if they playing your song for free, take advantage of it. They're gonna play whatever time slot they're gonna play it, but they played it 1:30 in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, 11:30, 2 a.m. They'll play your song at that time for 30 seconds. I'll take that. That's better than paying some DJs. I'm not gonna say no names, but paying some DJs $800 just to play it for 30 seconds for one night.
But you know what I tell people too? If you can get some airplay, it don't matter if they play it at 2 in the morning or 5 in the morning, because these are major stations and people are up 24 hours, 7 days a week listening to them.
And the BDS checks is definitely what's up.
And that's what it is, man. So what about Hot 97? Any love with them yet?
I know people over there, but they cool. I'm just gonna say they cool.
Okay, payola's in effect. I want to say for him. Yeah,
definitely.
And the crazy part about payola is it's supposed to be highly illegal.
It is. It's very illegal.
But we know that the two major stations over here.
I went to school for business. It's very illegal. I'm talking my Fed time illegal.
Yes. But it goes on every
Conflict
day.
of interest.
It goes on every day.
Every hour. Every second, every minute.
Why you think Lil Wayne, for example, his song is played every day, all day?
Why you think half of these songs is played
Yes.
Why you think you hear if they dropped a bag of money on so and so's table and miscommunications table, and the song could say, rape kittens and smoke weed every day, and I'm guarantee you that's going to be the hottest song in the city about raping kittens.
And the crazy part is,
I'm serious. So.
In the hip hop community alone, there's 1 million artists, there's 1 million songs, but you can only imagine the squeezing only 5 songs.
It's about who has the biggest checks.
Exactly.
And I understand that.
Is the deepest.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, if I just had $1 million, I just want $1 million. I'll take about 300,000, get a nice little house somewhere. Because I know about investing, unlike a lot of these rappers. I wouldn't buy a bunch of chains. I'd get a nice little chain like this. Invest 300,000 in buying a house. The rest of it going straight to the radio. I guarantee you in a week I'll be the hottest rapper in the world.
I bet. And with that being said, Latchy, who are you going to take us out with? Oh,
shout out to Rod Grizzly.
Yeah, hey, check it real quick. Rod Grizzly got a song about marriage. This is a family show, so we believe in that over here, And I think it was a great change with Rod Grizzly because he does harder music. And so for him not to alienate us people who are in the 40/40 club, such as myself, now what I want you to do is I want you to give some shout-outs. You got 20 seconds? Go ahead, brother.
Ava Rex Metaphor, C. Malloy, Rich Pickett, Visual Insights Photography, Sasha, everybody Harlem. That's it. Shout out to everybody. If you're alive right now and you listening, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, and C. Malloy, I see you, baby. I don't know you never met you, but I see you. I know you.
That's what I was just on the phone with outside.
Yeah. What's up, C. Malloy? I didn't even know you was on the phone with him. Now, all right, like you got that tuned up? All right, and thank you so much, man, for being here. Once again, thank you for being on time. Thank you for bearing gifts. He gave me a T-shirt, a whole bit. Y'all, if it's cool with the big man who chills high above the sky, I will see y'all another day, another way. Yeah.
Salute to our love, cheers to our heart. Ain't nothing better when we trippin' all around the world. Me and my baby girl, salute to our love, cheers to our heart. Let's make a toast to you, ain't nothing else above our ceremony love.
Cheers to you and me, great life as you can see. Crushed grapes in the glass, that's what my lady drinks. Happy that we made it to a place where there's less stress. Bottles pop, only the best, it's how we've been blessed. No more worries cause we happy with a peace of mind. A long grind to the top, now everything is fine. Loving a smile on her face that my lady shows. We got money to blow, no asking where the money goes. She got a glizzy glow, that's pleasure in a major way. Forget what the haters say, they hating it, it's in the way. I'm on a high horse somewhere that they wanna be. I hit them with you mad cause they mad, they not next to me. But with you next to me, we taking on the whole world. I could be your Martin, you be my Gina, you go girl. I could be your Will, you be my Jada, that's more real. We can have some kids and settle down, let's hit a deal.
Cheers to our heart. Ain't nothing better when we trippin' all around the world. Me and my baby girl, salute to our love. Cheers to our heart. Let's make a toast to you, ain't nothing else above our ceremony.
Listen, more money, more problems. After that, it's more problems. My solution, getting more money just to solve them. Strong women by my side while we ride. Keep our eyes on our road ahead and minds on that prize. While we living out the lives that we both wanted. The finest bags, nice jewelry, that's how we on it. Vacation to anywhere, cause it's mandatory. To live a life being happy is the only story. Pain to the glory, had to change the luck. No George Jefferson or Weezy, but we moving up. Condos, a nice house, that's a better life. Sharing that with someone that's real, yeah, that's only right. Salute to our love, cheers to our heart. A ceremony